things that the UK people do that used to gross me out. I said used to. Settle it. Don't let your feathers get ruffled. You will, though. But yeah, used to. My mind has been what? Opened. A change is possible. So I can remember coming over here to visit Paul, in Edinburgh when that's where he and I were working for a while, whatever. And going into his apartment, and sort of the first time I'd stayed kind of, with a person and having a shower, to which I said, "Where's the wash rag? Where's your wash rag?" And he says to me, "What?" "A flannel?" And I'm like, "No, I don't need a flannel shirt." Anyway, that's the story for another time. And he says to me, I don't use a wash rag. I don't use a flannel, but I can get you one. And I thought, no, people aren't using wash rags. How do you get clean? How do you get clean? I'd used a wash rag my whole life. So he went and got me a little wash rag. Now, I don't think that anymore. And I'm a hand girl. You don't need it. And sometimes I try to implement one. I did buy some. Sometimes I try to implement one. And what happens, American friends, it does, is they go stinky. And then you're dealing with a musty, stinky, awful, towel-y smell thing. And it's gross. Not to mention the germs that live on them if you keep them in the shower. And people saying they change out their rags every day. You don't. You don't have 7 rags. You don't. Anyway, so the mind has been opened, right? So I'm not really a wash rag girl anymore. Needs must in certain situations, but I think that's everybody. Especially women. But anyway, moving on. Okay, speaking of the whole bathing thing, before I moved here, I bathed every day. Showered. Now, y'all love a bath in the UK. I think I'd had a bath maybe 4 times before I moved here. Is that weird? Literally in my life, from birth until age 30, I'd maybe had 4 baths. And that was one of them would have been when I had chicken pox and I had to be covered in that calamine stuff. Like, it was only like if you were ill. Here, having a bath is a whole thing. Do you know what I mean? But then again, y'all have huge bathtubs. Whereas this is what we're working with. It's like the shallow, it's like a kiddie pool. Anyway. So yeah, so I just thought, people don't shower, you know what I mean? So a lot of people in the UK still shower every day. I get it. But it's more common in America for people to do it every single day, sometimes twice a day. I'm not kidding. It's some type of obsession with being clean. You're still clean if you bathe every other day. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, you're still clean if you bathe every 3 days. There, I've said it. You just need an airplane wash, right? Under the wings, under the tail. And you're good to go. I'm just saying. And also, scientifically, like a dermatologist will tell you, the skin needs to build up its own oils. Now, it's different if you work in a stinky place or you're sweating all day. I get it. But anyway, yeah, I used to think that was gross. I used to think it was gross. Now, not anymore.